Right, so I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Shah, Bahashem Kahagadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. So all these are the beginning of sorrows. You know, these are the things that the prophets prophesied about in the ancient times. Matter of fact, let's get that. Right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. And the scripture says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right? So these are the things that the prophets spoke in the ancient times. These are the prophecies. These are the prophecies that shall come to pass. And guess what? They're happening, man. You got wars and rumors of wars, conflict between nations, right? Conflict between different ethnicities, which is the racial wars. You got a lot of protests going on, right? So these are the things that the scriptures tell you that's going to take place. This is prophecy, right? This is why this prophecy should be something that you're meditating on continually, right? That's in the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 1. And the scripture says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, right? So he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, the law of the Most High is what? Going back to the 5 books of Moses, right? Or the Torah, right? It says, and is occupied in the meditation thereof. So you're occupied in the meditation thereof. You're consistently thinking about the laws and statutes and commandments. And it says, thereof will he seek out the wisdom of the ancient. What is the wisdom of the ancient? Well, we're going to come back to this. What is the wisdom of the ancient, right? Because who is the ancient? Yahweh Shai. It says that, Salaki Yahweh. It says that the ancient sitteth upon thrones, right? So, we're going to get, what is that? I want to say that's Ecclesiasticus. Let me see here. Salakia, bear with me for a second. Right, so this is Ecclesiasticus 19 and 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom attaineth his love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do these things, they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotence. So that's the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is the keeping of the laws, the statutes, and commandments. Right? So let's go back to this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecies, right? And you can go back to the Old and New Testament that speaks on prophecies. That's why I made a video that says prophecy will always trump religion, right? Prophecy will always trump religion. The book, the Old and New Testament comes together, right? In order to understand the New Testament, you have to go into the Old. They're both connected, right? So you have to be occupied in prophecies, right? And there's a lot of things that the scriptures prophesied about that shall take place real soon. And a lot of it is happening on a small level. You got earthquakes, right? You got tsunamis, You got there was a lightning bolts. You got lightning bolts striking people coffins, striking people, killing them. There's a lot of things that the scripture spoke about that is taking place, and the effects of it is going to increase consistently and continually, right? So like the scripture says, and be occupied in prophecies. So be occupied in prophecies, right? Because Yahushua, he is the spirit of prophecy, right? When you go into Revelations, I want to say, what is that? Revelations 19:10. And the scripture says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. So the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, right? This is why it's very important for you to, be occupied in prophecy, right? So real quick, we gonna get this, let me get this real quick. Salakia. There's something I'm getting, but it's not gonna be in, and it's not gonna be able to be shown in the phone that I'm recording right now, because I'm using another phone to get what I'm about to make a statement on.
Strong's G 3141, marturia,
which is the Greek word for a testimony, which means a testifying, or it goes back to the Latin, which means testes, right? It says the office committed to the prophet of testifying concerning future events. What one testifies, a testimony, i.e. before a judge. So there you go. Right? So again, Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Right? Which is the spirit of events. Which is the spirit of future events. Right? Right, so let's get some more prophecy. Right, so let's get 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. And we can start at the first verse. 2nd Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So again, so the scripture says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, right? And who is the Lord's people? The so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites according to prophecy and according to the Spirit, right? When you can go into the book of Matthew 2:6, Exodus 3, and what is that? Exodus 3:6 or Exodus 3:9. And he said, tell the Pharaoh to let my people go, the children of Israel. Right? Not everybody. So the scripture says, which I will put in thy mouth, right? Because the Lord dealt with the prophets personally and used them to speak his words, just as he did Aaron, Moses, and others, Samuel's, Nathan, right? And caused them to be written in paper, which that's what this book is, man. The prophecies, the laws, the statutes, the commandments, the prophecies are all written in paper. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So these are the things that the Lord has spoken about that he's going to bring upon the world, right? This is why prophecy, this is why I'm not trying to say prophecy, but this is why you have to be focused in prophecies, right? And focus on the current events that's happening within the world, because the things that's happening in the world is what the spirit of prophecy has spoken about, right? So if you're paying attention to the things that's going on, then you will know that, look, Yahweh Shai, who you inwardly call Jesus, is about to make his move, right? So this is that point. This is that period, that point where you have to really get, I'm gonna say it like this. This is the point where you really have to get your shit together, man. It says, verse 7, Salakia, verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And we can see that. The nakedness of these women, the adultery, the idol worship, right? Fornication, right? Covetous, lasciviousness. There's so much going on. You can't deny the fact that America is a sinful nation, a wicked nation. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Ryan, what do you... Salakia Akim. So what do you exercise yourself in? You exercise yourself in a way of committing adultery, again, idol worshiping, right? Being covetous, lovers of money, right? Seeking pleasures. So this is what you wickedly exercise yourselves in, and more. Being, lesbians, homosexuals, transgenders, bisexuals. It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what we're doing. We're complaining continuously. Throughout the week, we're putting up videos. And on Saturdays, brothers who go out Fridays, brothers who go out Saturdays, for the brothers who go out Sundays or whatever, we're complaining continually. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. Avenge who? Avenge who? Those that Yahweh have given to Yahweh Shah will be avenged. Right? Because the times that's coming, even the prophets and apostles will have to deal with the hardships that the world is about to go through. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led to the slaughter. It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, right? Egypt, which is bondage, which is America, right? Why? Because the Most High is about to gather his people, not all of them. He's about to gather the 144,000 and 1/3, right? And he's going to destroy that which is left here on earth, which is you people, the dogs, the cats, right? The lions, the bears, the alligators, right? And bringing the new. Salakia Akim. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this is the judgment that's coming to this place, which is death and destruction. These are the things that are prophesied, right? But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end it from there and say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakahagadash. And Lord willing, this was edifying for you brothers out there. I like to say Shalom.